Hey, what's up? It's Deanna. So the moment I've waited for several days has finally arrived. And what is it? You might ask. Well, about a week ago, I had showed you a video showing you this teddy bear, which I thought was antique. I really thought it was very old. I thought it was one of the earliest teddy bears from about 1903 to about 1908. And now I'm eating humble pie. So it turns out that this bear is not antique at all. And what is the age, you may ask? Well, let's find out. So here's what I did. I submitted an appraisal to a bear expert by the name of Brenda Yankee, who is the widow of Ken Yankee. God rest his soul. The poor guy passed a few years ago, I believe, from leukemia. And he was a world-renowned teddy bear expert and wrote many reference books about teddy bears. So there's a website called Bears and Buds. And Brenda Yankee, his wife, who she apprenticed under her husband, learning all about teddy bears and became an expert herself, does teddy bear appraisals. And she charges $20 for a teddy bear appraisal. And she also charges an additional $10 for the certificate, if you'd like the certificate of appraisal. And so nonetheless, I paid $20. I am a cheapskate. So what I did was when she emailed me, I just put everything into WordPerfect and made my own certificate and saved myself $10 because again, I am a cheapskate. And so what do we have here? Well, again, I thought this was an early American teddy bear. At first I thought maybe an ideal bear, or I thought maybe it could be German. Maybe it could be a Steiff bear. But I looked at the features and I realized quickly that it probably is not a Steiff bear in the early 1900s, not an ideal bear. But what is it? It looked peculiar to me in a way. Something was a little off about it, but I kept saying, no, it's an antique. It's an antique. Well, I'm wrong. And so nonetheless, I did something that most people don't do when they submit an online appraisal. Instead of just sending photos, I also made a video on YouTube and I gave her a link to it. Now, it's a private video. None of you have been able to see it. If you want to see it, write it in the comments below. But I had submitted her a private video through YouTube showing this bear for 7 minutes. And poor Brenda had to watch my rambling on and on showing this teddy bear for 7 minutes, just like you guys are trying to tolerate me go on and on right now. So let's see what happened. What did Brenda say? So I just got the email just now with the appraisal for the bear. And here we go. Here's my cheap version that saved me $10 on WordPerfect. So it says, "Hi, Deanna. Thank you for the video and all the character traits. You were right with the ad as placed in the Butler Brothers catalog from 1906 to 1908. It does mention chamois pads, an unusual material." Well, basically, I asked her, why would an early teddy bear have these weird leather paw pads when most of them are made out of felt? And I did mention that I saw an ad online from like a really old newspaper from about 1906 or 1908 mentioning teddy bears with chamois leather paw pads, and that's what she's referring to. So the ad appears in the Schumacher book, A Collector's History of the Teddy Bear, originally printed in 1981. They did not mention a 12-inch size as available though, and the eyes were indicated as glass. Now, my bear has leather shoe button eyes. The smallest bear was advertised as 14 inches, though. Butler Brothers was a wholesale business. In fact, at one point in time, they bought an entire line of Ideal toys. My thinking is, with the detailed workmanship, this is a German bear, and perhaps from Herta Gers and Company, located in Nuremberg, which is in Germany. Her husband, Alexander, was the manager of Schuko, and her uncle, Heinrich Muller, founded Schuko. She designed some of the figures for this firm. The Schuko firm began selling toys produced by the division Herta Gers and Company, founded in 1949 with the trademark Heggie, which operated within the Schuko factory premises in the 1960s into the 1970s. So my bear is not antique after all. Although I do not have a close-up of her work, she was most talented. We'll enclose a photo with a twin of your teddy bear resting in her arms. It probably dates to 1950 after they formed their children's clothing business in 1948. The horizontal nose, Deep-set button eyes, cupped ears, long arms, and slight hump in the back were traits of quality. Design. Why the leather pads when almost every other firm used wool felt? Maybe this is a sign from the Shuko toys where they use various fabrics and fur. Back in the early days, mohair was also referred to as bear skin cloth. The 3 long claws were right in keeping with many German firms of this era. The wear is unusual. Perhaps he had a haircut from one adventurous owner. As we see, the fur is still rooted yet very short in spots. Value for this doll-sized teddy bear would be $400. And here's my ad. It's not in WordPerfect, copy and pasted. Hurrah! With the charm and fashion of the doll masters. Enjoy. And she just wrote Brenda, so I added Brenda Yankee Bears and Buds, so I can keep this certificate with the bear. Here is the photo she sent me, which was really nice of her. Brenda's a really nice lady. And so here's Herta Gers, and here's the twin of my bear. And yep, it looks just like my bear. She wasn't kidding. So this guy over here looks like my bear. And here's her other bears. So, yep. So I feel like the biggest heel, like I'm such an idiot thinking this was an antique bear, but I'm really happy with this amount. This $400 value is awesome because guess what? I only paid like $61 for this bear on eBay. So I'm ahead of the game. That's a good thing. But I'm really sad it's not antique. My God, this really fooled me. I swear to God, I thought this was an antique bear. But there was just something really strange about it. It was those paw pads that really made me wonder. And so, once again, thanks for watching. We all learned something today. And so sometimes the old saying, well, a teacher once told us this. He wrote on the chalkboard the word assume, A-S-S-U-M-E. And then he underlined the A-S-S and he said, sometimes when you assume, it makes an ass out of you and me. So I guess this is not an antique and I'm an ass. Have a great day and thanks for watching.